What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show. I'm with Silent Mike and also Larry Gao. Larry, what are some tips you can give to people that also want to be an influencer?
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot there.
Like, what are some things like maybe now or that you've encountered and you've solved on your own that you're like, man, I wish someone would have told me this, or it would have been cool if I learned this?
I think, man, that's a loaded question. I feel like one, you should obviously post content that you're really passionate about, because I think people can definitely tell that through your content. And you have to provide some sort of value to your audience, right? For me, it's definitely because people think I'm entertaining and I don't do like the normal like fitness content, right? I do a lot more of the comedy and the skits and all that. But even to this day, I feel like I still have a hard time like knowing why people follow me in the first place. Like I just like why are like when I remember when I first started gaining followers, I was like, why are like so many people following me?
Why don't you just block them if they follow you? Block them.
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
And I just also think like don't try to become an influencer, like for the wrong reasons, you know? Because I feel like
What's the wrong reasons?
I feel like
Dancing with the devil.
Yeah, like
devil.
fame,
Oh.
like stuff like that. I just don't like. I guess I'm considered an influencer now, but I had no intention of becoming one.
What made you want to be an influencer then? Or was it more like you just like making content like this?
I just really enjoy making content and expressing myself through my videos, and I feel like my sense of humor, I don't even know what it is, but I feel like I don't laugh at a lot of the content I see online, and so because I get a chance to share what I think is funny, and I think that's really, really awesome. I'm glad a lot of other people think that my content is also entertaining. But yeah, just I would say provide some sort of value to people, whether that's like educational or whether that's like, entertaining content, or I feel like that's usually like my biggest advice. Obviously be consistent with posting. I feel like consistency is really, really important. And just because the algorithm on all platforms favors people who are very, very consistent, right? Like I took like maybe like a week off of posting, and then like my engagement just immediately dropped. Yeah, so.
Fuck the algorithm.
Yeah, so.
What about, when did you know that like, oh shit, this could be like a real job and like I can like build a life off of this?
I think when I started getting all these like brands coming up to me, like I think Young LA and like Gorilla, and at the time I was working as a personal trainer at a local gym of mine, and I was getting paid like bi-weekly, probably like $700 to $900, and I remember seeing my first like paycheck from Young LA, and I was like, holy shit, like I could, this is insane. Like I was like busting my ass at the local gym.
Yeah.
And I was only getting paid like minimum wage, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like it was a crazy like realization.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this could actually be something. And I'm not saying like money was like the main thing, but I just think being able to express myself and provide this type of content to people while also making a living off of it, I thought was pretty cool. So.
It's easier to focus if you ain't got to worry about where your next meal's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was when I realized like, oh shit, this could actually like be something. Yeah.
And now you're trying to build your own brand, right?
I am. Yeah. I'm trying to start my own supplement.
What inspired that?
I think it was around like college. This was like, I was telling you guys, like during my heartbreak era.
Yeah.
I tried like.
Fuck you, bitch. Supplements.com.
I tried like every pre-workout out there.
Yeah.
Because I was like super into like caffeine at the time.
I think you're looking for MDMA.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Maybe speed.
Yeah.
But I just always, I think at that point I wanted my own pre. I thought it was like really, really sick. I just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
But it was always like an idea of mine in the back of my head. And I think this year I'm like, okay, I finally have to act on it. Because Nadeem knows I've been like talking about it with him for like 2 years or maybe even more, longer than that.
Yeah.
But then this year I was like, okay, I gotta like actually take initiative and do it, right?
So what? But like, so you've always wanted to do it, and then you're just. Is it now like you felt like you've met the people or the resources that it can come to life, so you want to do it?
I think this year I just realized that the world favors people who take action, and that's why I did the bodybuilding competitions this year, and that's also why I started like really going ham on trying to start that brand of mine.
Are you not scared though? Because when you start a
Oh,
brand,
I'm scared.
when
Yeah,
you start
I'm
a brand,
for
like
sure
you have to fork up some money.
Yeah, I'm for sure scared.
Are
But
you
that,
like?
I'm not gonna allow that to like prevent me from doing it though.
That's one of the biggest questions I've gotten recently is some of my vlogs or some I'll start talking about business and the businesses I've failed and businesses I've grown, and people say like, how do you, which is good because you're right in the middle of this. How do you get over the risk or the fear of starting something, or even bodybuilding?
Well, I look at it
the
as
fear
like,
of failure
yeah.
is just as scary as the fear of
Right.
money for a lot of humans.
Yeah, I mean that's completely normal to feel fear, but I think that you should still do it. And if anything, what you can take away from it is the experience, the lessons that you get. So if you were to try again, you know what to do for the next time, right? So
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
I always just say like, yeah, but like, because everyone's like, well, what if you lose your money? Well, what if you lose your? What if TikTok? I'm like, well, what if I win?
exactly.
What if I win?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
One of my friends told me in a way I was like, oh shit, I never thought about that, and it really changed the way I thought. He was like, you're just paying tuition. And I was like, oh shit. You know,
True.
like, it's like when you start a company and you have to, like, let's say you put up 10 G's or whatever, you don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Yeah.
And you have to pay the 10 G's. Some people get it right the first time, but you keep paying tuition until you learn all the lessons that you need.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people that have made it, like, have failed 4 or 5 other businesses and they paid their tuition. So now it's no longer a tuition because you've already received all that information. Now it's a true investment.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, that's so true. Like, especially if you get into an industry you don't know, you have to just pay the tuition to learn.
I think the nerdy stats are what 90% of companies go under in the first 3 years, and the average amount of businesses started and failed by a successful business owner. So if you meet a successful business owner, the amount that they have already failed is 7 businesses.
Wow.
I believe that is the stat.
Yeah, so I just like to look at it as like the amount that I'm spending on trying to start this brand. I see it as an opportunity to just learn, if anything, because I feel like I've learned so much already, like from you, from other like business owners that I've talked to. I feel like that knowledge, it's worth
Yeah, you got a head
what
start.
I've spent, right? And even if it does fail, which it won't, I think that
Wow, he's confident.
I am pretty confident. I think that like all the lessons that I've learned and all the experiences that I've gotten from it, I think it's worth much more than more than.
Can you give us a sneak peek of
Anything?
what your brand is about, or the name, or
So
colors?
I want to start with a anime-inspired supplement line.
Let's say that again. Anime inspired. So
Yeah, it's gonna be called Shonen Supplements.
oh, you already got you have like the name and like all the paperwork and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm just focusing on like trying to figure out how to market it right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you have a timeline
so-
of launch? Do you have a timeline of anything? Do you have some
would
previews? You
love,
got some.
I would love like mid-January of next year to
Oh,
come out with
shit,
the
that's
first
fucking
launch.
soon.
Yeah, so you've been working.
Yeah, so
Shit.
we'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it does well.
What phase in like the brand building are you right now? Would you say? And what are the phases that you see? Because I think a lot of people out there that want to be an influencer, they want to start a business. They just see the final product, right? And I was like, but how do I get started? What are the like steps? Like, what are some of the steps that you went through? And I feel like a lot of people that I talk to, they see the steps differently.
Yeah.
But it's all insightful to know and
Yeah.
share. You know.
So I feel like for me to actually be good at something, I need like a structure.
Yeah.
And some like a very organized way of doing things. And so it was as simple as like me typing on Google like step-by-step way to start a successful supplement company.
And something popped up.
A bunch of links popped up, and
Oh,
I
shit.
took the time to read each single individual article, and I was like, okay, I can start from what they're telling me to do.
Yeah.
There's actually like so much free information on the internet that's like,
Damn, maybe I should have did that.
yeah.
I never Googled anything like that.
You know Virgil Abloh?
Yeah.
Virgil Abloh wrote a secret. It's not a secret, but it's a secret website on how to build a brand, step 1 through 10.
I'm gonna read that then.
Yeah, but I think right now I'm in the process of, I can't even lie, like I'm really stressed because I really want this to do well.
Yeah. So you're in the stressed phase.
I feel like
That's
I'm
infinite,
always gonna
buddy.
be
Yeah, that's
infinite
infinite.
stress.
Was it
Yeah.
stressed from the beginning?
No, I think just recently.
Yeah.
Because usually in the
As it's
beginning it's like
getting-
honeymoon. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so tight.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm just more concerned right now about like the anime creators like coming after my ass because of the elements or the inspirations I use for
like
my
licensing.
brand. Yeah.
You need a little
So,
lawyer.
Yeah. But
Do you have any lawyer homies that you talk to, or like, hey, can you protect me?
a couple. Yeah, I've spoken
Oh.
to them.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
But I don't know. I feel like those anime companies have so much power and money that it's like, would it really?
Yeah, did you hear Michael Jordan just, or Nike sued some random Colorado ski shop
Why? Or,
with a cease and desist for logos? They have a skier. They have a skier going like this.
oh shit.
See, that's what I don't want.
Yeah.
I would hate. Yeah, that would.
You'll be all right, but that's a lesson too. A lot of times
Yeah,
it's a cease and
yeah,
desist. They're not
right.
going to just like see a logo and throw you in jail.
And you got
hope not.
6 more tries until you have a successful one.
Yeah,
Apparently, yeah.
They're like, oh, maybe the anime
that's
one
the
doesn't
average.
work. Yeah.
You could be the one guy,
Yeah.
and I could be the 18
I
guy.
hope it doesn't take that long.
Damn. That's.
But I
dope,
think
dude.
I have a really creative idea, and
Yeah.
I think with my specific audience, I think it can really do well.
Do you think having been an athlete and maybe been on one side of the business, it's gonna help inform some of your decisions for being on the behind it now?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how like
Yeah, being like sponsored
yeah.
or like
Oh,
chugging
yeah,
supplements for the
definitely.
last 10 years.
Yeah. I've just been, I guess within the 2 years I've been sponsored by all these different brands, I've been kind of looking at how these specific brands manage their athletes.
Yeah.
Because obviously I want to do like affiliate marketing in the future as well.
Yeah.
And so I kind of like pick and choose like what lessons I want to incorporate into my own brand. And I think at the end of the day, as long as like you really treat your team like really well and like family, then I think you'll be good.
What's like one takeaway lesson that you really like that you're like, I gotta make sure I incorporate this one?
I think just how much I'm speaking about Young LA, how much Gary like really cares about his athletes. I think that's, you don't see that a lot in like bigger brands. And I think when he invited me to his house just to chill and kick it, and he'll like talk to me about business or whatever, like I think that personal side is really, really, I think I really like that, and I think I want to incorporate that into my brand as well. Just because I feel like he's not my boss, he's like a friend first, right?
That's tight.
Yeah.
Well, that's really, really good takeaway. And so if you guys want to start a brand, want to be an influencer, these are some insights from someone that's popping right now, not a has-been like me. So take some notes, and hopefully we'll see you guys making bomb-ass content. See you guys next time.